Hey there guys, this is Nick from Danny's Wine and Beer Supplies, and in this video we're going to be showing you just how easy it is to make 22 liters of beer from a Festa Brew sterile wort kit. So to begin with, just to showcase some of the equipment we're using, you're going to need a primary fermenter. We've chosen a 32 liter plastic bucket. Of course we have the lid, a plastic airlock that's filled up a little ways with water. Remember, whenever you're using an airlock, you want to fill it up a little ways with water to make sure that the seal is good, but it'll still let the bubbles out. And a rubber bung that's fitted for the hole in the lid. The first step in any sort of brewing process is of course sanitizing everything. We have sanitized the bucket already. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about sanitization and how to do that, there's more videos and resources on that. Just check out the blog. But yeah, so we got the bucket, we got the airlock. Other than that, all you need is like a knife or something like that to open up the packaging, and a cap opener. Regular, can openers you might have in the kitchen will work, but sometimes they slip off. These are especially made to fit right on to bladders that you would find in a concentrated wine kit or a concentrated beer kit. But yeah, the setup's there, and let's get going. We chose a 32 liter plastic bucket because when you're fermenting beer, especially ales, but even lagers, there tends to be quite a lot of foam involved. And if we're making 23 liters and you're using a 25 liter pail, it might be overflow, right? You don't want the messiness. 32 liters gives you lots of space, and you don't have to worry about any of that. So it's really simple. If you ever make beer from a concentrate kit, you'll see that we don't have any toxic pans or anything like that. There's no boiling necessary. It's quite as easy as it's advertised. You simply take it out of the bladder bag, put it into the bucket, and then you're good to go. So once we have the bladder bag open, put this stuff here, make sure it stays clean. We do this from a height just because it's the easiest way to do it. This way you don't have to use any equipment or anything, you can just pour it in. The plastic caps, openers, just works like this. Just slip it on, just pop it off. It's quite easy. There's always a little bit of spill, but barely anything. And then you want to grab it, make sure you have a firm grip on where the nozzle is. And you're just going to pour it out. You'll have to be careful at first, but once it starts getting lower, you can go right down to the bucket, and it's not as hard. And it's as simple as this, right? You don't need any added dextrose, any added malt, any added hops, nothing. It's already all done for you. Sterile wort right in the bag. And it's good to know too that this kit, it comes with all detailed instructions and product information in the kit. It'll tell you things like what is the specific gravity of the beer you're making, how much the final alcohol percentage will be. All that information will be in there, and also instructions on the process. So as you can see, I've moved down here now that the bag's a little lighter. Just make sure you have a solid grip on it and just pour it in. It's really simple. You might not want to go too fast because you can see that it's foaming quite a lot. So just keep that in mind. But it's really just as simple as that. Imagine how much time you're saving doing something like this rather than, opening the canned beer kits, boiling the water and everything like that. And just because something's easy in brewing doesn't mean that it's, if you're an advanced brewer, it's not for you. This beer comes out, very high quality. It's just made to be convenient. So, if you're low on time, you need beer soon, or you don't have a whole day to set aside for brewing, this is an excellent product for you. And also, if you're new to brewing, maybe you want to take things a little slower. You don't want to learn how to do an all grain mash right off the bat. You want to learn how to use fermentation equipment. This is a great start as well. So once all the beer is right into the bucket there, all that's left really to do is to take the yeast, which will be taped to the instructions, and sprinkle it in. Lots of people ask about creating a yeast starter. Yeast starters are always somewhat helpful, but they're not really necessary. When you use a high quality yeast like the yeast that you're going to get from Fermentation, the instructions literally say just to put them right into the wort. You just sprinkle them in. So there's no need to do a starter. If you want to, if that's what you do, that's fine, but these yeasts are designed to be able to withstand just going right directly into the wort. Just make sure that, if you had this out, and it's really hot or it's really cold or something, like bring it to room temperature before you're going to put the yeast in. And then you just sprinkle it in. The foam will keep it a little suspended, that's fine, and it'll sink down in and it'll start to ferment. Once you've got it like that, all you got to do is just seal it in there. So you're going to take the lid, pop it on. Place your airlock on. And there you go, it's as simple as that. If you have a room that you like to do your fermenting in, you can put it into that room, or just place it anywhere you like, really. You'll probably need it in a higher spot. Remember, if you're going to transfer this, you want to wait 3 to 5 days for the yeast to fully ferment through, and then you'll want to transfer it into a secondary, so you'll need to put it at a height for that as well. Just once again, guys, this is Nick from Danny's Wine and Beer Supplies. Hope this video has been helpful to you. Check out our blog if it has, and leave us some comments.